Hello. Sorry about that, folks. I set the stream up, but didn't think I was actually semi-live, as it were. Anyway, hello everyone. I finally got here. I finally got on the stream, and I'm just going to be painting some more of the Orc Stomper, just for an hour, just to pass some time. Who have we got? We got Pascal in, I think. Let's go up the chat. Pascal's in. Lewis is in. Hi, Lewis. You're right, mate. You still on the road? Chris is in from Gross Models. Lewis. Truck stop on the M25 for the night. Ooh. 5760 scale models are in as well. Welcome to you. And let's get some. I thought I'd do this one in Skull Crusher Brass. I'm going to do the stacks on the back of the. For those who haven't seen the Stomper, this huge beast. The stacks slot on the back there, which is way out of camera shot. Lift it up a bit. There you go. You can see them now. So just thought I'd concentrate on painting them for now. One of my paint cups. How are we all keeping in these uncertain times? I went to start a stream earlier, but it would only let me put my main camera on, not the desk cam, so I'll jack that stream in and set this one up on StreamYard instead. So a bit of water in with that. Let's see how this goes now. You get a free curry, do you, Lewis? Is that because you pay for parking up for the night, is it? It's been a lovely day here today in Cheshire. And 18 degrees, which is t-shirt weather, which is nice. My daughter came with some supplies before, so keep me healthy. So what's everybody else working on? I know Lewis isn't at the moment because he's away, but he's got HMS Belfast other than that. Hi, James. How you doing, mate? Just doing a bit more on my Stomper, James. Putting a bit of brass on. Skull Crusher Brass for the stacks on the back. Put this on, then mess it up and then dirty it up. Lewis thinks it's because of the current situation. Yeah. I know where I live in Cheshire, a lot of the taxi companies and that they're giving 50% off taxi fares to care workers and NHS staff who have to go into work, which I thought was a nice touch. There's a lot of good feeling going around at the moment. Hiya, Gemma. Trust you had a nice anniversary yesterday. Some of this back on here. I have put a link in for Dave Barker if he wants to join me. I don't know if he will or not. He's been asleep, I think. Now he's in he's in isolation, been sent home from work, so. See how he goes. I hope Chris spoiled you. Big Charlie's in as well. Welcome. Nice to see you, Big Charlie. Get some lovely little cars on your channel. I haven't even had any tea yet. It's coming up to 25 to 7. Nothing to eat yet. What's everyone else had? Lewis is having a curry, or had a curry. I did do these steel colour at first, but looked pretty plain, so I'm just going over to steel now with this, and then I'll go back over and repaint all the other stuff that I actually touched now while I'm doing this. So okay, James, I'll be on for about another hour or so. About an hour probably. By then my stomach could be rumbling, I dare say. Excuse me, frog in my throat now. Yeah, I don't know if Dave will be on. I offered to Scott, but Scott won't do lives. There we go. For the curry, I had a chicken salad and a pickled egg, onions, beetroot, and a piece of quiche and coleslaw, mopped up with an naan bread. God blimey, Lewis, you got a blooming good appetite. Mind you, trucky, aren't you? Trucker. All truckers have big appetites. You still having to sit in your cab while you're unloaded, are you? Because I know you said the other day that you're not allowed to get out and go in the back, or... All right. Airy Styrene's in. Welcome, Airy Styrene. It's actually supposed to be a brass, but it's very, very gold in this light. But by the time I get some Agrax Earthshade or non-oil on it, it will certainly dull it down a bit. There we go. All this would be covered up. Any bits that I overpaint would be covered up, and I'll do the bit of weathering anyway. Hi, Eric. No, I don't need a dad's device, mate. I only took a bit of paint out. I do use them, though. It'd be bad practice to shout at Chris and Fox when they don't use theirs if I didn't use it, so... There we go. Believe you're having some weather problems over where you are, Eric, aren't you? Tornadoes, is it, or something that I see on Facebook earlier? Do as I say, not as I do. Yep. Right. That one's it. A bit in there. There we go. Hello again, Chris. Where have you been? Had your tea? Two thin coats. Eric said, yeah, he's got a cold front coming through this evening after being in the mid to upper 70s. Upper 70s. We work in degrees C here, so I don't know what the upper 70s is. It's got to be around 10, I suppose, is it? 10 degrees C, something like that. There is a formula for working it out. I know is it times 2? Hi, Lee. Times 2 or something, isn't it? Times 2 plus. Google's your friend. What's going on? Let's have a look. Got it on the iPad. I can read it easier on the iPad. Chris topless. Oh no. No, we can be doing with that. If you want a sticker, Lee, just email me, mate, at scalymodels@gmail.com. I'll stick one in the post for you, mate. It's not a problem. Right. Lewis. Right, someone. Yeah, no worries, mate. I'll messenger you. Right. Next. Some nice and dry now. Slap some Agrax Earthshade on there, I think. If I can find it in amongst all these. Cotton on oil. That's right. Agrax, there it is. There you go, Eric. Chris will take notes, Eric, but he just does what he wants to do anyway. No, I'm using the dad's device, Chris. See, Lewis is turning his dad's device's glue order into a ship with a pointy end and a blunt end. Tell I don't build ships, can't you? Right, so that's that one. That one's dry now. Hello, Nat. How's that lifeboat coming on, Nat? Have you done any more on it? It's a bit of a challenge as a kit, I know, fit-wise, but it can be done. Chris is grassing me up in the chat there. Forgot to mention it, Chris, so. Hello, Lynn. In New Mexico, Lynn. Have you done all your studying, Lynn, for your exams? Oh, Lewis has got to strip the airbrush. Here we go. That's that one done. Let that dry for a bit. So what's the weather like where everyone else is living? Like I said, it's been between 16 and 18 degrees here today. It's been quite nice. What am I going to do next? What's next on the agenda? Some lead belcher, I think. Hi, Scott. You all right, mate? How's that big tank coming on, Scott? You finished it yet? Wearing weather, yeah. We got Fox with bench and belly, Chris with time in tally, and me with wearing weather. That do. We were trying to think the other day what I could use as a little phrase, if you like. Berkshire and cloudy for Lee. I'd say it's been really nice here today. I actually got some washing on the line. Have you done any today, Scott? Work on your tank, or have you been out on your bike? Oops. Ooh, the model making guru. Let us know go live. Okay, Fox. Sorry. Chris grassed me up to you though, I know. We'll get there. Just thinking about this, I didn't know whether to airbrush it or use a hairy stick on it, so use the hairy stick. It doesn't have to be perfect anyway, really, because it's orc. Oh, didn't you get a notification then, Eric? Oh, strange. Wonder why that is. That never got a notification either. Lewis did. Lewis messaged me, said, when are you going? When are you going live? I'm waiting. As did Chris. Gemma got a notification as well. No, Chris had to be awkward. He didn't get a notification. Not even from Gemma. You must have got something, Chris, because you were messaging me. Cooking times. Did you eat all that fudge, Fox? Fudge. Yeah, I sent Fox a dad's device the other day, and he put it in quarantine when it got there. And I put a little bag of fudge in with it. And I was trying to get him to open the parcel, but he still had it in quarantine. A bit too much water on that one. Yeah, I do prime him, Lewis. If you're using a base coat, I don't think you really need to be honest, but it's more force of habit with me, priming plastic. But to be honest, I've done it without before now, and you can't tell. The paint does scratch off a bit more if you're going to be handling it, because it's not got, with primer, it's got a much rougher surface for the paint to grab onto. But I have done it without in the past, especially if it's just going to be stuck on the shelf and not touched. The thing that I sent Fox was similar to what I'm sending Chris. It's just a single glue holder instead of the 3 or the 2. Because they both do a lot on camera, it's easier for them to have just a 1-pot stand. So yeah, so Foxong, he just have it on his desk there. And he always gives me a shout out for it, to be fair. And Chris does too, before he says anything. Oh, you're all right for paprika, aren't you, Chris? That was just a bit of a jokey one for Fox. That on one of his Sunday streams, he said, "Oh, I can't believe it! I've run out of paprika and I can't get any from the shopping and blah blah blah." So I managed to get hold of one. I stuck it in the box for him. And he said today, "Oh, paprika! Got paprika." And his Big Jet sticker, of course, that he was asking for. Leadbelcher. Short of gold bullion. I'll paint you some up after, Chris. See, that's all for the Leadbelcher on there. Yeah, I've done that that lifeboat as a build for a friend of my brother's. His dad had bought the kit and put it in the loft. He was doing kits in the day when it came with the little tube of glue, and he'd stuck the hull of the boat to the stand, and I think he must have used the tube of glue just on that and then gave up. So he stuck it in the loft, and then he passed away. And then my brother's mate heard that I like making models and asked me if I'd like it. So I said, "Well, would you like me to build it for you in memory of your dad?" And he's made up. So after I stripped all the hull off of the stand, and I had to rebuild the stand in the end because the mess that all the glue had made, but took loads of pictures. I'll send some pictures over and that, and I'd got all the cab and everything put on, and then Ted said to me, "It looked nice with an LED in there. It'd light all the control cabin up," but it was a bit too late by that point. So I did actually buy the kit myself after, which I've got in the stash there. It's another one waiting to be built, but I'll bung some pictures on Lewis's messenger. And this one's going to take forever as it is to do. I think she might be able to see what you just said, Lewis. Yeah, but you can go out for essentials, can't you? Can't you, Lynn? you can still go shopping for essentials, even though you've had the stay-at-home message. Yeah, best of luck with that one, Nat. If you're going to do that, try and build it with the cap coming off on it, from what I remember of doing it. The bearing in mind it's very old Airfix, I seem to remember having to clamp the cabin on over the top to get it to conform to shape. If you can, it'd be great. You can actually get an LED in there and have the battery pack and switch underneath the hull in the stand of that, which is what I intend on doing on this one that I've got when I get around to it. Just pop a little warm white LED in the control room, in between the seats, the cabin rather. You doing your Lego tomorrow, Chris? Oh no, your wooden clock, isn't it? It's your wooden thingy you're doing tomorrow. So is there a decal in that box, Nat, for Skegness lifeboat? Because the one I done was I can't remember the name of the lifeboat station now. It's up near Glasgow though, because that's where my brother's friend's dad was from. So I've done it with his local lifeboat station number on it. So I've seen I've got 20 watching now. So pop in the chat, let us know. Let us know who you are, where you are. And what's your weather? Going to see what you can tweak. Yeah, just find out the station number and you may be able to adjust your mind you won't get the name on there then of the station. I was going to say you could have adjusted the number on the lifeboat. But they have their own unique number on them, don't they? So right. Yeah, you can, Lynn. How's the bird? The bird's still happy and tweeting away like crazy. we go. That's that one. Oops. Right. What's going on in chat? Oh, Lewis is going to have a look in his spare decals. Good thing. Sounds like Chris has an issue. Squeaky squawk. Tweety squawks hi. Hi. Hi, Tweaky. Right, that's them two done. Where's the next boomer? Oh, yeah. That one. Well, that's going to need lead belcher on it as well. One there. Lead belcher. Whee. Load on. Slap it on. I don't have any buttons. I'm not fortunate enough. Cooking, Fox. Cooking. What you having, Fox? Hey, Andy. And Anders. Hello, Anders. Hello, Sweden. Slap it on. Lewis saying, I was attacked today. It was horrible. I was stood next to the truck having a break, minding my own business. Then it came strolling up to me, and I jumped back into the truck and waited until the crow had gone. Attacked by a crow. Good God. Was it after what you were delivering, was it? Is that what he was doing? Hey, so. What are we going to talk about? Hello, Colin. How you doing, mate? Good to see you. Thanks for popping in. Doing this Warhammer stuff, Cole. What's that you're brushing, Dad? Dad, it's Lead Belcher, mate. For those that have come in a bit later, I've used Skull Crusher brass on that bit, and then I let that dry off, and then I threw some Agrax Earthshade on, and the same with that bit. Got some finer stuff to paint yet on there, and now I've moved on to the Dakka. I just spotted a bit on there that I haven't done. As it dries, you can see bits that you've missed. I thought Skullfish was in them. Seeing Lee Eagles doing Skullfish. So I've got to say, setting up a stream is much easier using StreamYard than it is YouTube. Ham-fisted as I am, started the stream earlier and finished it pretty quick because I couldn't get the right camera on. YouTube wouldn't allow me to use the two cameras. So I finished the stream and deleted it. Beef stroganoff is cooked and about to be applied to all the mouths on my face. You lucky man. We've decided now we have bench and belly for Fox, we have time in telly for Chris, and it's where and whether for me. Was decided. So we know Fox is in Cheshire, so he's having the same weather that I'm having. Nice 16 to 18 degrees today. See you later, Lewis. Thanks for popping in, mate. Take care. Drive steady. Stay safe. Wash your hands. Lynn's eating more chili. More chili, Lynn. I don't know what to have myself. Like I was saying before, as I was about to start the stream, my daughter pulled up outside because I can see the front of the house from where I'm sat. She came with bags of foods. And then we had the 30-foot conversation. My granddaughter ran up to the door with the bags, plonked them on the door, banged on it, and ran back to the car again. Which was nice of them. Didn't have the heart to tell them that I actually went shopping today. Didn't get what they brought, though. So it was my grandson's birthday on the 2nd, and I couldn't actually get to see him. So we had a little FaceTime together. And then he said, "It's your birthday in a few weeks, Grandad. I'll FaceTime you." Eggs on toast. I can't get any eggs, Lee. Couldn't get anywhere. Dave the Butcher told me last night that you can get eggs in Morrison's, but our Morrison's never had any. So might do a bit of fish, I think. Do fish and chips. Fish and tip. Oh, cheers, Lynn. Can you send some over? I don't know what state they'd be in by the time they got here, like, but be worth a shot. You could always hard boil them. The distancing is really mucking me up. Yeah. Yeah, it's a hard one, mate, isn't it? But it's for everyone's good. Yeah, I think I'll have some oven chips. Fish fingers, there we go. I decided. Fish fingers. Fish fingers, chips and beans. Sorted. I know what Fox means now when talk about food. Makes you hungry. No, all the shelves really, when people were panic buying Anders, the shelves went down really quick. There was nothing on the shelves, but since the stores have been doing sort of 2 or 3 to a person, and all the panic buyers are eating all the stuff that they bought the other week now, it's not too bad in our stores, in our local Asda and Morrison's. They've got the shelves are back to normal practically. Streamer's appetite, Fox says it is. That's what it is it? Yeah. Right. Put it on a bit thick. You're off till Thursday, aren't you, Lynn? Weren't you saying? To do your studying and stuff. Yeah, off till Thursday. Right. So one goes on like that. Let's just see. That one goes in that way. Something like that. then that one goes in that way, something like that. And then he gets his little head goes on the top there, and the stack goes on the back. Yeah. Starting to get there. Loads and loads and loads more painting yet. Right, what's going on in chat? Lynn said I have 3 days off and today's the second day off, so I'm going to have to go to work tomorrow. No, I'll get to miss Chris's show. But wait, I'm off, so I'll try and catch it. Paint it blue, Dad. Colin. I've done some blue. I've done bits of blue. I can't paint it blue. This is actually the Orc Stomper Aries. From Games Workshop. Fox made me buy it when we were there, when we went on a road trip last year. All the sprues, it comes with a box full of sprues. All the sprues are numbered, all the parts, but in the booklet, nothing's numbered. So you have to try and fathom it out. Here we go, showing the phone numbers off again. Fox told me off of that. Yeah, so basically that's that. The box is ginormous. That's the box that it comes with. Upside down. Clunk. And that's the finished jobby there. When it's all done. So let's take a bit of that one and that one. And that one's there. Boy Racer just gone past. See you, Carl. Take care, mate. And I think I'm going to call it one there because I'm absolutely starving now after all the palaver. I was playing around from 4:30 trying to get online. So I'll try and do another one this week sometime, depending on what everyone else is doing. And see where we go from there. So I'd just like to say thanks everyone for popping in. 20 watching. Much appreciated. And I'll see you on the next one. Thanks again. Don't forget, wash your hands. Social distancing. Take care, everyone. Bye.